200-pound high flying weight, gold on the ground. All right, here we go. At Santa High School, inducted the 2024 Athletic Hall of Fame during the paper last night, and we would like to present them to the public this evening. Those honored remain familiar with anyone who has added their sports over the years. Inductees are outstanding athletes, coaches, and contributors from across the spectrum of sports in the history of Santa High. Everyone in the 2024 Hall of Fame induction class made a tremendous impact on the community and athletic department of Santa. The inductees are, first off, Mr. Brady Allen. Brady was a member of two state championship teams and the city As a sophomore, he hit 313 with 26 hits. As a junior, he hit 420 with 30 miles hit. As a senior, he hit 545 with 9 home runs and 27 ribbies. Additionally, he produced 13 doubles, 3 triples, and scored 36 runs. He was recognized as a first-team All-Division performer after each of those seasons. In 1993, he was also named the district MVP. Brady was drafted in round 9 of the June 1933 Major League Baseball amateur draft by the Florida Marlins. Everybody, welcome back, Brady Allen. Next up, we have Miss Donna Cousins, a 2007 softball team. She led Santa to 3 LASA state titles, a quarterfinal appearance, and 4 straight district championships. She was twice named NFCA First Team All-American, with 3 times each year All-State selection was a 5A most outstanding softball player in 2006 and 2007. As a senior, she hit 484 for the season and 11 home runs and 43 runs batted in and 56 runs scored. In addition, she was 14 for 14 on stolen base attempts. This followed her junior campaign when she hit 473 with 8 doubles, 15 home runs, 44 ribbies, and 40 runs scored. Additionally, she threw out 17 of 25 potential base steals. The Gators finished the 2006 season ranked number 8 in the nation with a 33-4-1 record. Everybody, welcome back to Scarlett Guthrie. Next up is Tony Rodriguez, a 2014 graduate of Santa. Tony started playing basketball and field for the league a total of 10 varsity levels, 3 volleyball and basketball, and 4 track and field. She led the Lady Gators to 3 district titles in volleyball while accumulating over 1,100 kills, 230 blocks, 280 digs, and 140 aces. Her career average per match was 22 kills, 15 digs, and 6 blocks. For these efforts, she was twice awarded First Team All-State recognition and was named First Team All-District on 3 occasions. Additionally, she was named the District MVP and was twice selected to the All-Metro volleyball team. In track and field, she was a district champion in the high jump and javelin. Upon graduation, she held school records in both events with a 5'6" in the high jump and 147 feet 4 inches in the javelin. In 2013, she was named Female Athlete of the Year by the Advocate, becoming the first student athlete from Santa Monica to win this award. Everybody, please welcome back to the goal line, Miss Tony Rodriguez. Next up, we have Mr. Derek Rogers. Derek was a 2002 graduate of the State football and track and field during his 40 years at Santa Monica. The football team compiled a record of 34-6 and earned 3 playoff berths during his 40 years. Derek was listed in the Louisiana Top 45 as part of Super Press All-Southwest team. He was twice honored as First Team All-District after his junior and senior season. He was named All-Metro after his senior season. Was named to the All-State team in 2001. Rogers, who also led the twice in track and field, was awarded the U.S. Army National Scholar Athlete Army Award in 2002. Derek earned a football scholarship at Tulane University of New Orleans, where he is a member of their Hall of Fame also. Everybody welcome back Derek Rogers. Next up, Mr. Lou Wright, Sr. Mr. Louis Wright, Sr. retired from the U.S. Navy. He's working as a contributor. Retired from the U.S. Navy in 1978 after 22 years of service. Lou also retired from the Military Colorado in 1980, joined the Samurai Athletic Boosters Club and was an active member until his passing in 2023. Lou is an avid supporter of Samurai Athletics. He was instrumental in growing the Athletic Booster Club to become one of, if not the most, recognized in the state of Louisiana. He served the club in many roles. He was committed to ensuring that the community of Sanamon would have an athletic program that they could be proud of. He sold countless extravaganza tickets, got items donated, worked on the facilities and fields all of his own time, cooked and served food, and in short, he did whatever it took to make sure our programs had the absolute best. He is being represented today by his son, Louis Wright Jr., and that Japanese player, Mr. Lou, was a proud member of the Blue Angels. And that's the jacket that his son's wearing. Everybody, give a big round of applause, Mr. Lou Wright. Next up, Coach Larry Favorite. A 1971 graduate of Eastern Senior High School, Coach Larry Favorite was a common student and participated in 3 sports: football, basketball, and track and field. And multiple times graduated from football, he was given a football scholarship to Jackson State University, and he became the legendary coach of Hall of Fame. Coach Larry Robinson, who designed and coached and teach. We hit to Samurai High when the doors opened up in 1978. His journey ended in 2021 when he retired after 43 years of service. He played football and basketball during his time in Sanamon. Coach Faye is now a proud member of both the Sanamon Athletic Hall of Fame and the East Ascension Athletic Hall of Fame. Through the years, Coach Faye has received many accolades and achievements, but he is most honored to have made a difference in the lives of people in Central Parish and the state of Louisiana. And in the words of Coach Tommy Douglas, East Ascension has the boys, Sanamon High School has the man. Coach Faye, unable to attend tonight, we also have Justin Manning. Justin Manning is a three-sport veteran at Sanamon High School. He was unable to attend. He was going in as an athlete. Also, Mr. Hugh Tuki, he was going in as a legacy member from the old Sanamon High School Wildcats. Every inductee from the 2024 class made tremendous contributions to the Sanamon community. They inspire people by their play, improve Sanamon's teams and support systems, and guide young people as coaches. Their accomplishments will never be forgotten and forever enshrined in the Sanamon Athletic Hall of Fame. Please join me in recognizing their accomplishments one last time, y'all. We have a blue motorcycle with a license plate 695103 parked in the ambulance spot. Needs to be moved or it will be moved for you. Please, thank you.
Crane. There's some things you just know in life, like Christmas is December 25th, Halloween is October 31st, and that high school basketball season doesn't officially start until the Gold Dome Classic tips off. Well, the wait is over, and the Classic is underway. Tonight, the Santa Maria Gators host the HL Bourgeois Braves in the Gold Dome Classic, live on the REV Game of the Week.
Here in Louisiana, our culture is the drumbeat of our lives. It's in everything we do. Sport, play, and staying connected. And REV is here to help you keep up with it all with Buku Speed. Internet speed that keeps going, connecting people across 10 parishes with homegrown support and service right in your backyard. Welcome to the next level in speed and reliability. Make the switch to REV. Visit us at letsrev.com.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
BT Chapman and AJ Pickett with Advantage Therapy are honored and excited to team up with Santa Maria High School Athletics. At Advantage Therapy, we are dedicated to helping our patients regain the highest possible functional status through one-on-one patient care. Advantage Therapy has spent nearly 2 decades providing both outpatient orthopedic physical therapy and occupational therapy to the people of Ascension and surrounding parishes. From all of us at Advantage Therapy, go Gators! From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
We're REV Business, a local provider with nearly 90 years of experience. So when it comes to business in Louisiana, we know that personalized service is key. And we're here to go the extra mile with all fiber solutions that deliver what every business needs, reliability and quality. We're not just providers. We're the local team dedicated to helping you succeed. True partnerships are homegrown. REV Business, internet, phone, managed services. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Gold Dome Classic. I'm Jimmy Frederick, along with our very own Hall of Famer, David Swacker, and we are set for an exciting basketball game that we had last year, and it turned out to be a truly incredible basketball game. HL Bourgeois came out on top of that one, 84-79. Tonight, Santa Maria hoping to make it a little different on their home court. Coach Swacker, what an incredible thing we just witnessed. You were part of it just last year, I believe, when you were inducted into the Santa Maria Hall of Fame, and we had, I think, 8 inductees or 7 inductees into this year's class. And just briefly, just kind of tell us what that means, what it's like standing on the court like that.
Well, first of all, I'd like to start with Coach David Oliver. Basically took over when I left, and this is one of the things that he has brought to the program and has done a tremendous job. I'm on the committee, and just how organized everything is, I can't say enough of what Coach Oliver's done to recognize. We have a number of athletes, male and female, that have been highly successful, not just on the district level or the school level, but on the college level and on the national level. So getting to, and a lot of these people are sitting here, even maybe the family members not, they're going, what did that person do? And it is unbelievable to listen to these people last night talk about their accomplishments, and most of all, thanking their teachers, their administrators, and most of all, their parents and their coaches.
That's right.
On everything. Right. So it is a tremendous night, and Derek Rogers, who's going to be our halftime guest, he played 4 years at Tulane. He's back living here in Ascension Parish and working for REV TV.
Yes, he is. That is great.
And Tony Rodriguez, she was there last night, but she gave her talk, and she was at a volleyball tournament in China when she was doing this. So a lot of great things over the years, and I really appreciate the job that Coach Oliver has done in getting this thing going in a positive and really great direction.
Well, we're going to talk more about the Hall of Fame as we go through the night, but we've got to talk a little bit of basketball. John, Hot Rod Williams Gold Dome Classic, keys to victory for Bourgeois. They have to clean the boards, and, Coach, they have got to do a better job at the foul line. Talking to Coach Andrew Caluette, he is befuddled. He doesn't know exactly what's going on and why they're in a slump and how to get them out of it. They do all kinds of things to work through it, but he's hoping that tonight they can possibly get out of the do a better job at the foul line.
Well, you know what I would be concerned with at cleaning the boards? Santa Monica, what kind of balls are they going to shoot?
Basketballs?
A lot of three-point balls.
Right.
And you know what happens? A lot of times that rebound goes high and far.
That's right.
And you could be blocking out and not get that opportunity. So that is a deal. And the foul line, look, let me just tell you, Coach Caluette has been at this a jillion years. He's been highly successful. I promise you, he is doing everything known to coaches' kind to get his kids going in the right direction, and it's eventually going to happen. This is the start of the season. You got most of your team out, then all of a sudden you get maybe 2 or 3 starters off the football team come out. So it does take a little bit of time to get going.
There's Coach Travis Uzi in his 12th year here, 225 and 135, amazing record for him, and he always puts a great product out on the court. Talking about the keys to victory for Santa Monica, they've got to protect the basketball. They've been turning the ball over a little bit more than normal. They want to maintain the chaos, and when he says that, when Coach Uzi says that, he means he wants to continuously push the ball up the court and cause confusion on the other team, and that is his style of play, and that is what he's been preaching at Santa Monica for the last 12 years. You're not going to see a guy that's listed as a forward or a wing or a guard. They're all guards. Yeah. There's no positions in Coach Uzi's offense, so it's really an interesting thing to see. They can all shoot it, they can all rebound, they can all dribble.
And, you know, when you are lined up, just like, you know, you can actually have organized offense off the three-point line.
Absolutely.
And when you are lined up like that, that opens up the middle for the quick guard to drive through. That opens up the middle, maybe somebody to post up to get the easy layup. So it's not all a three-point game. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens because, and look, he has confidence. You know, I'm not a very good three-point shooter. Well, we shoot them.
Yep.
Okay, we're shooting them and be ready to go.
Let's take a look at our starting lineups. We'll start with Bourgeois. They'll go like this. Their point guard is number 4, Kader Mitchell. He is a big point guard. He's averaging 14.2 points a game. He is 6'1", and he's about 220. The other guard, the other wing, is Justin Ward. He's number 5. He's 5'8". He's a junior. He averages 10.2 points per ball game. Number 11, Taj Mosley, averaging 10.6 a game. He's a 6'2 junior. Your forwards are number 1, Marquand George. He's 6'4", and he can absolutely jump out of the gym. And you've got number 2, DeQuinton Ruffin. Not a shooter, but a beast under the goal. He's only 5'8". I mean, he really does a good job on the board. For the Santa Monica Gators, we'll start them like this. And again, they're all guards, so it doesn't matter how we go. Chase Schoenberg, number 00, will be starting along with number 3, Cameron Robinson, number 14, DeMarcus Patterson Jr., number 32, Chandler Keller, and also number 50, Caven Taylor. A lot of these guys coming off the football field, you mentioned it. It is a different sport. It is a different mindset. If you're not used to playing basketball because you've been playing football for the last 6 months, 4 months, you really have to get your mind and your body back into basketball shape.
And it's actually kind of fun. You know, when I was in high school, I wasn't coming off the football field, but all of a sudden we had a kid that signed with LSU in football, and he was our center. And it was a lot of fun. It wasn't fun guarding him in practice because he would wear you out, but it was a lot of fun just to see just exactly how he improved over the time.
I do believe we are going to have a national anthem, and we will lay out for that. Beautiful rendition by that young lady. Great job. And it is not easy to step out on a basketball court or a football field or a baseball diamond and sing a cappella our national anthem, and we very much appreciate that she was able to do that so very well. We are just moments away from the tip-off of our Gold Dome Classic game tonight between the HL Bourgeois Braves from Gray, Louisiana, just south of Thibodaux, in between Thibodaux and Houma. They come into the ball game 2-5. They had a tough one last night against East Ascension. East Ascension came away with the victory 85-81 in overtime. And then, of course, Santa Maria coming into this one on their home court. They come into the game 3-2. They beat Parkway last night, had a 20-point lead going into halftime, and kind of hung on for dear life at the end. They won by 10, but still, Coach Uzi was pleased with the way his team played, especially early, but then kind of wish they had kept that momentum up the rest of the way.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jimmy, it's amazing that three-point line can do some amazing things for your team. And the big thing is, watch how exciting it is. You go down to the middle school level, they think you just won $1 million when you can make a three-pointer. And they're here at the high school, here at the college level, and, of course, the NBA. It's just changed basketball completely.
The one thing that is missing on this Santa Maria team is Jermichael Millian. We talked about it during football season. He tore his ACL before the season started, right before the season started. He is out for football, of course, and he's out for basketball. Only a junior. They expect him back next year. But Coach Uzi, even though everybody knows Jermichael's out, was very like, I really wish I could start him. I really wish I could put him in, and he's sitting on the end of the bench. Yeah. And we're so glad that he's doing better.
Well, I'll just tell you this, because we had him at Galvez, Coach Babin and I. Very special kid, and I look forward to watching him come back next year.
So it's Bourgeois in black. The Braves battling the hometown Santa Maria Gators. They got the tip, driving in, and he'll travel, and they will turn the ball over.
Well, Santa Maria looked like they were in a zone right there, and interesting. And then here Bourgeois comes out in a full court zone press.
Well, Bourgeois is expected to press a little bit more, as they just threw that ball into the stands that time, unfortunately, as DeMarcus Patterson missed the mark on that one a bit.
Well, he missed the mark, but you'll never see me do that. Get my hairnet or whatever to fix my hair. I have no hair.
But I was saying that they expect to press a little bit more. Does Bourgeois, because they have a little bit more depth this year than they had last year. Driving in, number 11, Mosley. Mosley will dish it off under the goal. That's the big man down low, and a good job for Patterson to tie him up. Battling with Marquand George.
Come to the right here. They show you the possession arrow. You should not.
So possession, there you go in the replay. Good job.
There you go. You don't move that. You don't turn that possession arrow till it is touched in bounds.
There's the press. And the way you break the press, you pass the ball. Exactly what Santa Maria did there, just beautifully.
Well, we haven't seen a three-pointer. We haven't seen a ball on this end yet.
They've moved the ball so very well, looking for that shot selection. High school, no shot clock, so they can move the ball all night long. Stolen away, the first turnover of the night for Santa Maria. And that is going to be a charge.
Well, nice call by the official.
That'll be the first personal foul on Kadir Mitchell. And the first team foul. Excuse me. Caven Taylor with the basketball will pick up his dribble. Patterson's going to be fouled as he tries to make the layup on the right side.
Well, you see Coach Uzi, what he's trying to get is a three-point shot with a lot of motion offense right here. A lot of running around, and haven't had the opportunity to get one just right there with the foul, making that easy layup, taking advantage here at the free throw line.
So the first points of the ball game for either team is a foul shot by Patterson. It will be rebounded by Bourgeois and pushing it up the court. stolen away. Beautiful intercepted pass by DJ Schoenberg. His brother's on the court with him, and he will finish it. And Schoenberg's got 2 points.
That was an unbelievable job of controlling his body and shooting the layup and making it.
Quick pass, driving, travel is going to be called. 3rd turnover of the night for Bourgeois. And you can hear Coach Caluette saying, slow down a little bit, take your time, think before you act. Break the press easily to the Gators.
Well, man-to-man here by HL.
Both these teams pretty similar in style, both pushing the ball up the court and defensively. Patterson takes it himself, drives the lane and scores. He's got 3 points.
That's got to be your number one. You know, I know he wants everybody shooting 3-pointers, but that's got to be your number one objective right there. If I can get to that goal, get there.
Kadir Mitchell misses the shot, rebounded by number 1 Mosley. Check that. That's Marquand George.
George does a good job. Got the rebound and didn't go up right off the bat. Had a little pass, had a little fake, shot fake right there, and went up and got fouled. All right, let's just see how Coach Caluette, let's just see how the free throw drills are working here.
Well, that one will not fall. It's kind of like having the yips in golf, but you don't usually have an entire team that's got the yips. Of course, golf is not a team sport, but you understand what I'm saying.
I'm with you.
Missed them both. So it's still 5-0 is our score. Handoff.
You got to understand, there hadn't been a lot of shots taken by either team.
Kick into the corner. And beautiful shots by Cameron Robinson. And Robinson will get a 3-pointer, the first of the night.
And Robinson, a 6-foot senior. You know, you drive, here's the deal, you drive, coach, and if somebody tries to double team you and cut you off, you pass that off, and you got a 3-point shot. I'm not saying you got to make them, but, you know, you get enough of them, you got to make enough of them.
One of the things that Coach Caluette preaches is defensive kills, and that's basically 3 stops in a row. Well, they have not been able to do that at all so far this game. Coach Uzi's team is really playing well, moving the ball very effectively and finding that open shot.
Coach, you got basically 2 very outstanding coaches here.
Well, that's what Coach Andrew Caluette said. He said, I haven't even looked at Santa Ma on tape or anything this year, but I know Coach Uzi's going to put out a very good product as he always does. And so far, the Gators have shown just that. Mosley drives up and gets the first bucket of the night for the Braves.
Mosley right there, a little running jump shot to go in from inside the lane. Nice bucket there.
Patterson over to Chase Schoenberg. Of course, the 2 Schoenberg brothers from Donaldsonville coming over to Santa Ma this year. Good ball movement. And it's just when it works well, like unfortunately it looked like DJ thought that Patterson was going to be cutting to the basket instead he cut out. But it's a beautiful thing to see that offense run so smoothly when it is running quickly and smoothly.
Nice save there.
Driving. Ball is no good. Rebounded. Put back. Again no good. And rebounded finally by Chase Schoenberg. So 3 opportunities right at the bucket, and they could not convert.
Yeah. I was wondering when that foul was going to get called. I think the referee was trying to let him play a little bit, but then it got a little bit too rough.
That's the 3rd team foul of the evening for.
And you get that 5th foul, you go into.
It's different than it used to be.
Yeah, your bonus situation.
And they start over every quarter. Stolen away, 3rd turnover of the night. And that one will go in for Justin Ward.
No, Ward did not hurry the situation.
Beautiful pass, a little strong. The blocking foul will go to the line, and that was Caven Taylor. Great pass, though, from Schoenberg. And he'll go to the stripe for the first time tonight.
Taylor on the line, shooting 2. Both teams are about the same height, a few kids over 6 foot. Nobody, extremely tall.
So there was some confusion on somebody sitting at the scorer's table that is not an official scorer. And so I believe they will move him out. The shot will not count. He'll have to shoot 2 again, I believe. Hadn't seen that before, honestly. We've called a lot of basketball.
I did it 17 years, and I never – this might be a new rule or whatever.
So Taylor did make the shot, and he'll make this one again, so he'll have one more, making it 9-4. So checking in now to the ball game will be number 20, Brock Lalonde. 6th man off the bench, an incredible leader, a captain on this team. Coach Uzi could not say enough about that young man.
And he's one that has got to come off that bench. Now, a lot of people can't do it for a number of situations, but the main thing, you got to come off the bench and you got to be good at shooting whatever the situation arises, like a three-pointer or whatever.
Mosley kicks it over to Jones. And that's the 3rd travel of the night against H.L. Bourgeois.
Now, this is what Coach usually says. We're going to play a number of kids, and if you watch the offense, there's a lot of movement right here.
Donovan Perkins checks in for Robinson.
H.L. kind of drops out of that zone. Maybe a little pressure on the throw-in, then backs off, man-to-man, right off the bat.
Both these teams have scored in bunches over the course of this early part of the season. A couple of times both teams have gotten into the 80s. Right now it's a slower start for these two teams, and a kick out. It'll be Patterson. Patterson for 3! Buried it!
And I think that's 2 for 2 for the Gators.
Patterson now has 6 points in the game. 13-4 is our score. 3:17 left to go in the first quarter. Driving the lane, he'll be knocked away from him, but he will be fouled.
I think 14, Patterson. Sticking that hand in there on the drive.
That is only the 2nd team foul for the Santa Maria Gators and the 1st on Patterson. It was not a shooting foul, so inbounds, a little stack play. We've got a 4th grade team that can run that to perfection. Good rebound. Put back is no good. They cannot get the bucket to fall. They just can't buy one right now. A little floater misses it completely, and they'll get tangled up under the goal with Lalonde and George.
Lalonde might have thought somebody was trying to get on his back right there.
So they call the foul on Marquand George. That's his first personal. 4th team foul. Check that. They did not call it on Marquand. They called it on Lalonde.
Wow.
The shot rims out. No dice.
A lot of movement.
Patterson probes the interior of the lane and dives to back it out. Trap up top. Timeout's called as he easily got his Perkins got a little into trouble there in a double team out at the top of the key. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here with 2:27 left to go here in the first quarter. It's been a solid first quarter for Santa Maria. H.L. Bourgeois has come out a little flat and made a few mental errors especially with the walking. You can accept the fouls or playing aggressive, but the travels have been tough.
And so they're going to be coming to Santa Maria, and they play Ponchatoula. They're going to Ponchatoula.
So in the Gold Dome Classic, the Braves lost to Ponchatoula by 10, and again, in overtime, lost to East Ascension. And the only game that the Santa Maria Gators have played, they beat Parkway by 12, 58-46. Again, they had a 20-point lead at halftime and held on. 2:20 left to go in the first quarter. Thought about pulling the trigger, did Patterson. Perkins now dribbles the basketball. We have a new player in Caleb LeBlanc on the court. He's number 12. He's got the ball. Kicks it out to Perkins. Perkins will drive. Nowhere to throw it. Gets it back. He bounces it off the chest of Mitchell. And he's lucky to get that one back. Patterson drives in. Floater scores.
Well, Patterson, a nice job. Not using the left hand because you're kind of away from the bucket right there. Good job right there, letting it float in there with the right hand. scoop shot right there for 2 points.
Chandler Keller also into the ball game for the Gators. Number 22. Mosley now.
A lot of switching.
Mosley will slow it down, kicks it down low to Ward. Turnaround jumper, and it will fall. Boy, they have just not been able to buy a bucket, but they got that one.
I call that a nice shot right there. A little fadeaway, turnaround fadeaway. Basically hard to defend.
For three, buried it. They're 3 for 3 from the beyond the arc.
And that's
Perkins
3 for 3, right?
First. That's right. Perkins gets his first 3
of the night. A lot of threes there.
They've only shot 3, and they're shooting 100% so far. That's a pretty good effort beyond the arc. Good pass down low to Mitchell. Back out to Mosley. Mosley can't hit. Goes up strong, and he traveled. They didn't call it, but he was falling down. Good rebound and knocked away. Off the glass, and again, they just can't make the bucket on the putback.
Getting a little physical in there.
Tried to get him on the cut to the goal and just missed Lalonde, and it'll go out of bounds. Fourth turnover for Sandoval, 36.6 on the clock. Checking into the game now for the Braves, number 21, Talik Nell.
Sandoval with full court pressure. Man to man. One thing, you can't let them dribble by you where you end up with a 5-on-4.
Lalonde working against Mosley. Misses the layup, rebounded, throws it up as Ruffin does such a good job on the board. Hadn't called his name much tonight. He will be fouled and go to the stripe. They have been to the line one time tonight, and they have missed both. I did not see who that foul was on. So to Quentin Ruffin, his first opportunity at the line, cannot make it fall.
I think it could be a possibility of 2 or 3 guys on that foul.
Yep. And again, they have just like a lid on the back basket when they're shooting free throws. 14 seconds. Shot is up by Perkins. Perkins will miss the three-pointer, and a foul will be called against Chandler Keller, his first personal foul. The 4th team foul, and again, it resets on every quarter now instead of for the half. 9.4 seconds on the clock. It will send Mosley to the line. It'll be his first time at the charity stripe.
At the 5th foul, which we only have under 10 seconds. At the 5th foul, that's a 2-shot penalty, right?
Right. And he makes it. So they are 1 of 5 so far from the line.
Coach Caillet says.
We talked about it this week, and he said, man, we are trying everything. I mean, we're competitively shooting. We're coming off run-and shooting. Anything you can think of. Into the corner for 3. Got it! Robinson buries it. He has 2 threes on the night, and it's a 21-7 ball game heading to the end of the first quarter. We will take a break. What an exciting basketball game we have for you. 21-7, back after this on the Rev Game of the Week.
We're Rev Business, a local provider with nearly 90 years of experience. So when it comes to business in Louisiana, we know that personalized service is key. And we're here to go the extra mile with all fiber solutions that deliver what every business needs: reliability and quality. We're not just providers. We're the local team dedicated to helping you succeed. True partnerships are homegrown. Rev Business. Internet, phone, managed services. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
And we are back. Let's give it to you, the scorer. So we have Donovan Perkins, who came off the bench. He's got 1 3-pointer. Cameron Robinson, who started, he's got 2 threes, 6 points total. DeMarcus Patterson has 10 points, a 3-pointer, 2 other field goals, and a foul shot. DJ Schonberg has 2 points, and Caven Taylor made 2 free throws.
Well, we'd like to thank our statistician, doing an excellent job.
We pay that guy not enough. Not enough. 21-7. We start the second quarter. So glad you've joined us for the John Hot Rod Williams Gold Dome Classic.
Coach usually likes to compare his offense to Loyola Marymount back in the good old days of basketball where you're scoring 140 points a game.
That's right. Cage Trostler on that shot, missing miserably. Oh, up and down. He couldn't quite get it to fall, but an excellent effort that time by Caleb LeBlanc. So you've got LeBlanc, Keller, Lalonde, Robinson, and Perkins on the court for the Santa Maria Gators. We'll give you the...
And our scoreboard has been reset. White 20.
Lalonde, his second personal foul.
Lalonde's looking, what did I do here? And
he comes out. And number 50, Kaven Taylor, will check back in.
Referees, I'm sure, got together and said, maybe we need to tighten this thing up a little bit.
Just underway here in the second quarter. It's Mosley with the basketball, driving, kicking into the corner for Mitchell. Mitchell will hit the three, his first points of the ball game. And it's 21-10. Perkins into the corner. Driving is Keller. Keller gets trapped. He'll pass it back out, and around the horn it goes. Perkins again, and he will be jump ball. A nice job that time for Mosley to tie him up on the jump.
Well, the referee and Coach Caillette said that's a jump ball.
Possession arrow was to the Gators, and Perkins will inbound. Off the glass a little strong, rebounded by Taylor. Taylor saves it high in the air, and it will be taken by Mitchell. Up the court, quickly. This is Trostler. Trostler to Mitchell, following. It's good. So Mitchell has come on strong here in the second quarter with 5 points.
Trostler with a nice bounce pass in there, defeated for the 2-point layup.
Knocked away, and there's a turnover, the fifth of the night. They'll make that the sixth. And this one won't fall. Out of bounds off of Robinson. Chase Schomburg will check back in along with Patterson for the Gators. And so they've got their starting five back out there now. Nice pass off the glass, and it'll fall. Haven't been calling number 5 Ward's name much, although he's got 6 points.
Oh, nice job of avoiding the block.
Boy, all of a sudden, Coach Caillouet's got them playing some defense, and they will take the turnover and go coast to coast, and a timeout is called.
Yeah, Mosley right there with the 2. Or was that Ward?
No, that was Mosley. You're right. It was stolen by Ward, and Mosley finishes.
Coach Caillette, I'm just looking how he's saying positive things. We can do this. We can do this, guys. And Coach Uzi's on the other side. We got to eliminate the turnovers right here, because all of a sudden we're up by at least 10, and now this becomes a 5-point game quickly.
Basketball is just that way. First of all, I think it's a little bit streaky, but at any point in the game, just about, they were down 14 points. It was 21-7 starting the second quarter, and here you go, like you said, it's 5 points now. One of our keys to victory for Santa Maria is protect the basketball, and they have not done a good job here in the second quarter of doing that. An errant shot rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell will take it himself up the court, crossing midcourt.
I was wondering when that ref
carried it.
Ref says, I'll let you do it one time, but not 2 or 3 times.
You don't see that call very often, but watch him right here. See how he picked it up and palmed it?
Yes.
And you
when
can't
that, when that
palm
like that faces that ceiling,
that's right.
We have problems.
Oh, good pass, great cut. Beautifully executed by Chase Schoenberg to Robinson, and Robinson puts it in.
Boy,
8 points for Robinson.
As you said, great job with execution right there for the easy layup.
Good pass, good catch. That's not an easy catch. rebounded, and on the putback will be number 2, Ruffin. You know, Ruffin is not a shooter, but he gets a lot of garbage baskets, and that's why he's out there, because he's a good rebounder.
And, you know, when he can do that right there, that means a lot to Coach Caillet's offense right there.
Patterson with the basketball, backs himself back out.
Now they're playing a man-to-man. A lot of switching going on.
Ooh, man, stolen away, and it looked like his head got jarred like a defensive back hit him. A steal by Ruffin, and Ruffin has 4 points on the night now. And another turnover for Sangamon. All of a sudden, a great follow on the rebound for Robinson, and Robinson adds to his total.
Well, Robinson came in at the right place at the right time, got the easy rebound layup.
25-20. It was 21-7 when we started this quarter. The Braves have come back bravely. That one won't fall. Rebounded by Patterson. Up the court. Kicked into the corner. It will be DJ Schoenberg missing it. Rebounded by Patterson. Feeding inside and taken away by Ward. Ward goes coast to coast, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on the floor. He was not in the act of shooting. Number 50, Caven Taylor. And we got some wholesale substitutions here. First one on Taylor, and the second one in this quarter, personal foul for the Gators.
Coach Uzi pacing that sideline.
Another travel. And Mitchell, check that, Mosley has been guilty of that twice so far tonight. Just get his feet ahead of the ball a little bit. Chase Schoenberg, back to Perkins. Perkins watching the ball and the ball movement. This is the one thing that you so hard to teach kids sometimes is moving without the ball, and they do it so very well. That one won't fall for Patterson, and it's rebounded by Jones, and Jones will take it himself. And Jones has his first 2 of the night.
And a running layup like that is tough.
Cuts the lead to 3. This one for 3, no good. Off the front of the iron, the side of the iron. It was a shot by Cameron Robinson. So they had a hot hand in the first quarter, made 3 of 4 3-pointers, and their shooting has gone a little bit cold here in the second quarter. Into the corner for Mitchell. Mitchell will pull up from 7 to 15 feet, no good. Rebounded by Chase Schoenberg. The brothers on the court. This one's up. Floating 3, misses completely. Rebounded by George. Marquand, a 6'4 senior. Almost losing the handle. Nice job for Ward, and Ward is going to be hammered by Kayvon Taylor.
Boy, both teams are outstanding ball handlers. A lot of good crossover, as you see right there. Trying to penetrate.
Kayvon said, I just went straight up, but you can't hit him with your body. You can't do it. You can go straight up, but you still ran right into it. So Ward will go to the strike. Ward has not been there yet tonight. They are 1 of 6 from the line, and now 1 of 7. And the woes at the charity stripe continue for the HL Bourgeois Braves. Lalonde will check back in along with Chandler Keller. So Keller 22, Lalonde number 20. He will make that one. So he gets 1 of 2. Cuts the lead to 2, the smallest lead of the night since very early going. In fact, the smallest lead of the night was when we first started in Santa Maria, made a foul shot. It was 1-0. Foul on the floor. Number 4 That's Kader Mitchell, his second personal foul. That is just the first team foul against the Braves in the second quarter.
Well, Jimmy, I'm not sure if this is an easy game to call for the officials or a tough game because there is a lot of quick movement, a lot of hands being involved in the defense.
Lalonde, strong hands, strong arms, able to control the basketball. Kicks it into the corner and back around. Now, season opening. A little dipsy-do layup, no dice as Perkins. Number one that will be whistled for the foul. That is Marquand George.
And, we talked about, not until the fifth foul are we going to have a shooting foul or a bonus situation. But because most of the fouls are shooting fouls,
right.
You're getting shots right off the bat.
Makes the first one. Makes them both. Got to apologize real quick to Perkins, Coach, because I've been calling Caleb. I've got to apologize to LeBlanc. I've been calling him Perkins all night. LeBlanc is 12 and Perkins is 2. They both have a 2 in their jerseys. 27-23, 1:45 left to go in the half. Good ball movement. Mosley, no-look pass into the corner for Trosclair. Trosclair needs some help, and he finds it. Knocked out of bounds by the Gators, and they will retain possession with the Braves.
I will say this. Both teams, this is fixing to be, a low-scoring half, I would say. But it is amazing how
Snowbird down the court. Perkins has it stolen away, but right back to Lalonde, and he'll finish.
Lalonde says, you can miss it because I'm coming right behind you, buddy. And I like it when they're on that left side right there where they protect that basketball and shoot that rebound layup with the left hand.
Takes some serious coordination for Lalonde. It happened so quickly. Ball stolen away from them, and it goes right back to Lalonde, and he puts it in. 1:11 left on the clock. This shot, the line drive, and it will fall for number 3, Janaris Jones. Jones has 4 now. Driving baseline, needs some help. Top of the key for LeBlanc. LeBlanc is going to be stopped at the elbow, and he'll kick it back out.
A lot of movement, just like it's from the opening tip-off. Both teams, a lot of movement offensively.
Nice pass, a little low, it bounces off Lalonde's foot. Ooh, I thought he might have traveled. He did not, and there will be a jump ball called. Nope. Watch here. They called a foul on number 3, I believe. Janaris Jones, that's his second personal foul, the third team foul of the quarter, but only 32 seconds remaining. So fairly clean. It's not like a banging game so far in this first half. 29-25. Did not expect this at the end of the first quarter, I can tell you. As Lalonde kicks it into the corner, it will be buried by number 3, Robinson. Robinson has 3 threes on the night.
It all happens with Lalonde on the drive.
Oh, he got it! Number 5, Ward buries a 3. And that will do it for the first half of play. We said it was an exciting one. We knew it was going to be just like this, 32-28. We will be back right after this. You are watching the Rev Game of the Week. Gators leading the Braves in the Gold Dome Classic.
Here in Louisiana, our culture is the drumbeat of our lives. It's in everything we do. Sport, play, and staying connected. And REV is here to help you keep up with it all with Buku Speed. Internet speed that keeps going, connecting people across 10 parishes with homegrown support and service right in your backyard. Welcome to the next level in speed and reliability. Make the switch to REV. Visit us at letsrev.com.
Chris's Specialty Foods has you covered for tailgating this season. We do all the prep work so you can spend time enjoying your family and friends. Steaks, burgers, sausage, chicken, wild game, and many other great pork options. Our central location is now open on Wax Road behind the Walmart. And the new Highland location serves hot lunches and has a meeting space for your work team. New Orleans and Millerville are rocking as well. It's fast, affordable, and delicious. It's Chris's Specialty Foods.
Everybody loves Chris's.
BT Chapman and AJ Pickett with Advantage Therapy are honored and excited to team up with Sanama High School Athletics. At Advantage Therapy, we are dedicated to helping our patients regain the highest possible functional status through one-on-one patient care. Advantage Therapy has spent nearly 2 decades providing both outpatient orthopedic physical therapy and occupational therapy to the people of Ascension and surrounding parishes. From all of us at Advantage Therapy, go Gators! From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
We're REV Business, a local provider with nearly 90 years of experience. So when it comes to business in Louisiana, we know that personalized service is key. And we're here to go the extra mile with all fiber solutions that deliver what every business needs: reliability and quality. We're not just providers. We're the local team dedicated to helping you succeed. True partnerships are homegrown. REV Business, internet, phone, managed services. Visit us at letsrev.biz.
Of course. All right, here we are back at the Gold Dome. The John Hot Rod Williams Gold Dome Classic right here in Sanama at Sanama High School, Sanama, Louisiana. As you see, our halftime score is Sanama is ahead 32-28 over HL Bourgeois. I have with me, I'm David Swacker. I have with me Derek Rogers. Now, why are you here, Derek? What's the occasion that you're all of a sudden showed up at a Sanama High School basketball game?
I guess it's something to do with this Hall of Fame thing.
Oh, yes. Well, tell us a little bit about that. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well-deserved. Well-deserved. There's no doubt about it. And I try to think about back in my days, because I coached the offensive line for so many years, of how many smaller, what I would refer to Sanama kids.
Right.
And then all of a sudden this guy, Derek Rogers, shows up and a different animal and makes us a lot better team and stuff like that. So let's go back to the beginning days of your football.
Right.
Just exactly where did you start? And let's go all the way through the college ranks.
A long time. So I basically started off in Little League, in Pee Wee League, when I was probably about 4 or 5, playing for the Sanama Wildcats. Pretty much played Sanama throughout my whole career. Went to Sanama Middle School, played there for the Wildcats as well.
I was always in favor of Sanama Middle School until I went to Galvez. And we had to tell those kids, if they beat you, you're going to be in that varsity locker room.
Oh, yeah.
And so how did you do against the Galvez team during the day?
We did pretty good. I want to say we won the parish championship my 8th grade year.
I'm fixing to have to get on Benny Babin about that. All right, continue on.
And then I went to Sanama High School, played through freshman year, my sophomore year, and I got about halfway through my 11th grade year. I started, and then I went to, of course, senior year, played through my whole career there.
What about some awards high school-wise?
Yeah, all-district, first team my 11th and 12th grade year.
That's very good.
All-state honorable mention. Let's think.
Long time ago, wasn't it?
It was a very long time ago.
Wait till you get my age. It's horrible.
But yeah, I worked my way up there, and then of course got a full ride to go to Tulane.
And Tulane is basically just an ordinary college here in the state, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's a very prestigious college for sure. And like I said, I played there for 5 years. Did a lot of accomplishments there. I mean, first year I was there, we actually got to go to Hawaii, play there.
Wow.
Won that bowl game. Of course, I actually played there while Katrina came through, and of course that messed up a bunch of stuff there, and we had to relocate, all that fun stuff. And I actually, for that season, I actually got inducted into the Hall of Fame, our whole class that year. So.
Oh, great job!
Yeah.
So basically, Katrina, how did that affect y'all as far as where did y'all have to go? And
it affected us a lot. I mean, that year we were projected to be a really good team. We had a bunch of seniors on the team at that time, but we relocated to Louisiana Tech, and we basically played our whole season there. But it was definitely a trying time for sure to be a Tulane football player for sure.
Okay, and now you're back where living?
I'm in Prairieville now. Me and my wife with my 2 kids. Of course, my daughter Haley is actually playing for Prairieville volleyball team now, so I get to do all that fun stuff.
There you go.
All the sports, and my son, of course, playing baseball. So I mean, I'm pretty busy in the athletics scene. So. Well,
Derek, congratulations, Hall of Fame. You look pretty nice class that you have here.
It's
too.
Awesome.
I mean, let me just tell you, Starla Guffey, if you ever need a crane operator, she's the one you need to call, baby.
Definitely.
Thank you very much, and congratulations. Great job.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Derek.
All right.
From jambalaya, pastalaya, and gumbo to daily lunch specials, Pot and Paddle Jambalaya Kitchen has Cajun dishes to satisfy your hunger. Pot and Paddle has 3 locations to serve you, including the one on Cabela's Parkway in Gonzales, Jefferson Highway near Bluebonnet in Baton Rouge, and Jubin Crossing in Denham Springs. You can dine in, carry out, or let them do the catering for an office get-together or tailgating at the big game. And don't forget about their delicious daily lunch specials. You can check out their specials and more on the web at potandpaddle.com.
All right, here we go.
Welcome back, everybody, to the start of the second half, and we are underway. Real quick, you see 3-2 the record for Santa Ma. They have had an up-and-down season, but they've been doing very, very well as of late, and they're doing well here. I got to tell you, it was 21-7 when we entered the second quarter. They only scored 11 points, did Santa Ma,
and number 3 got his own rebound and put it back up. Missed the first running layup and got his rebound and put it back up. And we're talking about Janarius Jones.
32-30 is our score. It is, since the first quarter, it has really tightened up here.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, I would have a hard time playing this game because you have got to be moving those feet constantly, Jimmy.
The conditioning is just, and we talk about bringing football players back in from football to basketball. The conditioning, they're doing a lot of conditioning in football, but it's a different type. This is nonstop, constant movement. A stolen ball away by, and he can't make the layup. The putback no good. It was Mosley who put the ball back out to the Ward for 3, no good. Rebounded by Mitchell.
Long rebound there by Mitchell.
Check that as George. George gets it and puts it back finally. 5 opportunities to make a bucket.
And George looks like a giant out there at 6'4".
We have a tie ball game, our first tie of the game, as we see number 00 Chase Schoenberg will come out of the game. He got a little banged up down low.
6 foot junior.
Brings in LeBlanc. So the turnover, Santa Ma has 9 turnovers in the ball game. I'll give you the score, where we are in terms of scoring in just a minute when we have a second on some stats for the first half. Back out to LeBlanc. LeBlanc will drive in. Tries to go left hand. Can't do so. Good defense being played by the Braves. And this is Patterson. Patterson probed the lane, pulled it back out. This defense has been very stout since the first quarter. Another turnover, the 10th of the night. This one goes up and laid in. That time by number 3, Jones. Jones has got 8 points on the night. 10th turnover by the Gators. And it was one of the keys. You got to protect the basketball. Another steal. Put Mosley off the glass. Beautiful assist by DeQuinton Ruffin.
Ruffin, boy, did a great job. Brought the ball all the way down the floor. He could have easily shot the ball, but he handed it off to his partner. Coach Caillet, congratulate. That's the kind of basketball I want to see. Coach Uzzi on the other side right here. We have turned the ball over way too many times to start this third quarter.
Well, the Braves have taken the lead for the first time tonight, 36-32. Let's give you the quick score for some stats from the first half. For the Braves, in the first half, Mitchell had 5. Justin Ward ended up with 10 points in the first half. Mosley ended up with 5. He's added to that total now. He's got 7. DeQuinton Ruffin had 4 points. And Janaris Jones had 4 in the first half. He's added to that. He's now got 8 points. Scoring for the Gators, Perkins had 5 points in the first half. Robinson had 13. Patterson with 10. He didn't score any in the second quarter. He had all 10 of his points in the first quarter. DeLon with 2. Schoenberg with 2. And that's your scoring for the first half. And you also got to understand that the Braves have missed 6 free throws. They're 2 of 8. LeBlanc looking for something to happen. Kicks it over to DJ. This will be Perkins for 3 short. Up the court quickly. Good job by George to come and meet the pass. Kick back 3, no good. Rebounded and controlled by the Gators. That was Keller. Perkins to DJ Schoenberg. Lucky he didn't get called that time. Perkins drives in. I heard the slap from here. The block is called, and that will send Perkins to the line.
Well, the referee right there under the goal, he sees that. You can see it right there. Maybe a little movement defensively.
Hey, we've got some football playoff scoring updates for you. Central beats Neville 17-13. That one is good. He's 3 for 3 is Perkins. Catholic High is trailing Carr by 2 with 9 minutes left to go in the ball game.
That's a big game.
And Ruston beat Destrehan 44-7.
Wow. Destrehan must have left some people. Or Ruston saying, we won this last year and we're fixing to win it this year. Except we knew we had to play that thing called the regular season.
Right.
I think East Ascension go to the Spartan Classics next week.
Yep.
Always 2 very good tournaments back to back. Good defense right there by the Gators.
DJ picks up his dribble to Perkins. Perkins for 3. No, sir. Boy, they were so hot in the first quarter, and they have just gone cold from beyond the arc.
And, this is just my thought on it. It's amazing if one guy makes that shot, all of a sudden your whole team gets on fire.
Nice around the horn. The guy that got him started last time was that man right there, Robinson, but he can't hit. Robinson has 2 threes on the night, and they're all in the first quarter. Trosclair now with the basketball in the corner. Calls for a little help. Mosley slows things down with 3:23 left to go in the third.
Gators in a zone look right here. Maybe it's a matchup zone.
They're definitely playing them way out beyond the arc. Now they're going to start moving the basketball. It looks like a 2-1-2. With LeBlanc kind of moving into a 2-3-er. Depending on where. Oh, he almost had the pass. And now that'll push Mosley to bring the ball in. To Ward. Ward drives in. He's going to make the bucket and he's fouled. A little and one.
Well, you watch right here. Nice drive to the middle. Protecting the ball.
DJ Stoneberg with his first personal foul. Alon will check in for DJ. Ward will go to the charity stripe, and he has 1 of 2 so far in the evening. He'll have one opportunity here to make a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Biggest lead of the night for Bourgeois, 38-34, and he does make it to complete the three-point play. And now it's a 5-point advantage. Biggest lead for Santa Maria was 14 in the first quarter. Turned the ball over as Perkins was going to go back court. Throws it off of number 4, Mitchell, and Mitchell will just take it away from him and score. Turnover number 11. 7 points now is the advantage for the visiting Braves from Gray, Louisiana. 2:12 left in the third.
A lot of switching, a lot of stealing.
I think they're going to call it on the floor. Bucket did go in.
Yeah, it says that's good. If referees get together, I like that situation. The guy from the back.
Count the basket, so he was in the continuation of the motion of the shot.
That trail official had the right angle to make that call right there, and that lead official had to foul.
I didn't see who the foul was on, or I saw it, but I don't. I think it was on Perkins. I mean LeBlanc. Excuse me, LeBlanc. Keep calling him Perkins. LeBlanc. Second personal foul of the day.
Well, Jones right there shot the ball right off the bat. He knew this is not good. So let me just destroy everything and just run in there and let the referee blow the whistle.
Well, this is the kind of thing that happens to Santa Maria a little bit in the middle of games. They start out gangbusters and then they just kind of lose focus a little bit. Good pass down low and a good job from Lalonde to Caven.
We had a great angle of Lalonde right there. He saw what we saw, and nice pass right there for the simple little layup right there.
Three-pointer uncontested, can't hit. Rebounded by the Gators. The Gators have only got one field goal in the third quarter.
Got to get back in the swing of things. A lot of movement right here.
They just need one guy to get hot. Caven Taylor takes it to the sack, and he will be fouled. Looked like a pretty good block that time by Mosley.
Let's just see if we can watch it on the replay here.
Mosley's second personal foul. That's only the first team foul. He might have got him across the wrist a little bit.
Yeah, and I think when you swat that thing right there,
right,
Jimmy, a lot of times you can't help but to call something there.
Shot is short on the free throw. This is the first, check that, the second trip to the line for Caven Taylor. He's 2 of 3, now 3 of 4.
Got a sub coming in.
Trosclair will check in for Mitchell.
Trosclair didn't get much time in the first half, but has been kind of a regular here in the second half.
Under a minute to play in the third quarter. They have definitely slowed things down offensively, have the Braves of HL Bourgeois. Now they'll start moving things around a little bit. 43-37. What a turn of events here at the Gold Dome Classic.
Now, that's a very easy call right there by the official and the right call. Offensive charging, player control foul, extended that arm, got distance right there between him and the Gator defender.
LeBlanc picks up his dribble, looking for some help and finds it. Taylor will drive, pulls it back out, looking for some help. He does so to Keller. Keller has it stolen away. Another big steal by this defense for the Braves, and a foul called against Keller.
Now Keller right there, right across his body right there, reaching in there. Probably did a good job of stopping what looked like was going to eventually be a layup.
12.7 seconds on the clock here in the third. Clock, there it goes. They're going to put another second on the clock. It didn't start right away. Or I'm going to take a second off the clock, excuse me. Or not. And they'll just leave it the way it is. But they did talk to the clock operator saying, hey, make sure you start it as soon as it gets touched. Three-pointer, floater, strong, but no dice. Rebounded by Trosclair. Trosclair at the buzzer.
Nice job there by
37.
By Trosclair getting that rebound, going straight back up, knowing that time was about to run out as that ball was going through. The horn goes off.
12-point advantage for the Braves as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll be back after this on the Rev Game of the Week. Oh, let's check this, in fact. Let's do this instead. We got some tournaments coming up, some great ones. HL Bourgeois will be at home for their tournament coming up next weekend. And then they'll be in the E.D. White tournament after Christmas. For Santa Maria, they'll play in the East Ascension Spartan Classic coming up next weekend. And then they'll follow that up with the Walker tournament right before Christmas time. And then in between Christmas and New Year's, they'll travel over to St. Louis for their tournament. So lots of basketball being played here in Gray, Louisiana, and also in Ascension Parish.
You know, Jimmy, as a youngster, I used to live in Gray.
Really?
Yes. My mama taught at Schriever Elementary.
Wow.
And I don't know if she really claimed me because I wasn't the best student. But I was at her school. I was at Honduras Elementary in Houma. And
Did you say Honduras Elementary?
Yes.
Wow.
And, of course, HL Bourgeois wasn't even a thought at that time. And the road was a gravel road that HL Bourgeois was located on back in the day.
As we start the fourth quarter, that third quarter was huge for the Braves and not very big for the Santa Maria Gators. A warning, you can't reach over the out-of-bounds line on the sideline.
Good point right there.
Only 6 points were scored by the Spartans in that whole third quarter. They went 21 in the first, 11 in the second, 6 points scored in the third. And that's why they trail by 9. I'm check that 8.
Well, they made a correction there.
All right, we'll get it straightened out. Lalonde with the basketball. We start the the fourth. Into the corner for LeBlanc. LeBlanc let a defender fly by, and he'll drain it from 16 feet.
12 right there for the Gators.
That's a good way to start. Now they've got to get back into this game very quickly. Biggest lead of the night was 14 for Santa Maria. Biggest lead for the Braves was 12. Stolen away, and all of a sudden the defense coming to life, and it's swatted away, pinned against the backboard. Great effort that time by Mitchell. Check that by Mosley.
Referee right there under the goal. I think he got it right.
Foul was called on Mitchell, I believe. Yes. That's the third foul against Kader Mitchell.
We hadn't had to worry about that two-shot foul.
Nope. I was suspect of that rule, but I kind of like it now. That one is drained by Lalonde. Lalonde steps up and makes the first three-pointer in a half and almost 2 quarters.
And if you watch Lalonde right there, that ball just rotates so pretty off of those fingers, and nothing but net.
No three-pointers in the third quarter. Why don't we take a look at what's coming up on Rev Sports? We've got a lot for you. We'll have the East Ascension Santa Ma boys soccer game. I'll be calling that with Jolie Hardman. During Christmas, we'll have some replays of the Santa Ma at Dutchtown, and we'll also have a replay of Santa Ma at East Ascension. That was a great game. Then in January, it's Santa Ma versus Prairieville girls soccer, followed by Santa Ma at Dutchtown girls soccer, Dutchtown at Santa Ma boys soccer, and then we'll get back to some basketball, Dutchtown at Santa Ma boys basketball and Santa Ma at EA girls basketball. So a lot of different winter sports coming up on Rev Sports 1 and, of course, on Rev Channel 4.
Yeah, and it's, when you get to watch the soccer, it has become a very huge sport here in Ascension Parish. The boys and girls have had, a great deal of success, over the last few years. And so it's always something. And then, the amazing thing is sometimes you get a little weather like this. It's a little bit tougher to play.
No question about it. Mosley.
Good athletes playing that soccer too, Jim.
Yes, they do. Good job from Mosley. Dribble behind the back, was able to control it, but it's blocked. Get it out of here, says number 22, Chandler Keller. And it goes out of bounds off of Mosley's hand, and Santa Ma will have the basketball. 45-42, the lead is only 3 now for the Braves. And that is because of the shooting of Lalonde a little bit ago. That time he comes up short. Rebounded and pushes it up the court all by himself is Ward. Ward lays it off the glass.
Well, Keller not able to get back in time.
And the Gators throw it away for their 13th turnover.
So now we got full court, man-to-man defense. And that you cannot let that happen right there. Nice play for number 3 that time, Jones. You dribble by that pressure defense and becomes a 2-on-3 situation.
Nice kick to Taylor. Taylor will make the shot. That is so crucial right there because sometimes they can throw it too hard off the glass. 49-44. A much lower scoring game this year than we had last year.
6 minutes left in the game.
Ooh, got to be careful. Number 12, that is LeBlanc. Caleb whistled for his second personal foul, the first team foul in the fourth. Tell you who else you got to be careful is Mitchell. He was pushing off with that arm big time.
Yep.
But the foul happened before he did that. Into the corner, got it.
What a shot. On the ground, basically, when it goes through.
Ward with a three-pointer, his first of the night. Check that, his second of the night.
A good effort right there by Ruffin. But basically he knocks it away, trying to retrieve it, he knocks it out of bounds.
You hear Coach Galloway saying, don't let up. You got to keep working. This for 3, got it. Nice shot. He was all by himself, Robinson.
And we had a nice view of that one,
yes,
Jim.
Yes, we did. He's got 16 points on the night. He had a big first half, and he was quiet in the third. 5:10 left to go. Ward will drive, kicks it into the corner, all by himself. A looping 3, and it's good for Mitchell. Coach Uzi is not pleased, and he is letting the officials have it. That three was made by, man, I don't know who it was made by. All of a sudden I lost it. Either way.
It's number 11.
There it is. Nice replay. It was Mosley with his first three-pointer of the night. While we've got a second, well, let's take a quick look at what's coming up on the Rev Game of the Week. Upcoming, we've got Dutchtown at Destrehan, of course, the Spartan Classic boys. That'll be next weekend. Prairie View at East Ascension, also some boys basketball. And then, of course, Thibodaux at Donaldsonville on the 17th and East Ascension at Santa Ma boys soccer on the 18th.
And it looks by that football score that Destrehan will have their basketball players that are playing football back out.
Yep. Foul?
Got a foul on 3.
Yes, sir. That's Jones. Janarius Jones is third. Second of the quarter. Eight-point advantage for the Braves from HL Bourgeois.
Well, good job of switching by both teams.
Driving is Robinson. Robinson has been fairly quiet tonight. Lalonde will try to drive left side, and he's going to be fouled by Mitchell. Mitchell will be whistled for his fourth. So Mitchell's got one more to give. And then he will be Gonski. And it's good.
Good job by
Was that Kayvon
Taylor?
Taylor pulls him within 6. Mitchell drives the lane, no good. Rebounded by Robinson. Robinson up the court. And he'll just take his time. Milan. LeBlanc thought about pulling the trigger, changed his mind. Floats one. Oh, good job to go up and get that one for Keller. Driving to the corner. Lalonde, he's got some time. He's going to spin it and get it. Beautiful rotation on that basketball.
Just took enough time to release that ball to get away from the defender to go right in.
Lalonde has 8 points, 2 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter. Brings them within 3 of the visiting Bourgeois Braves. Ward waves it off. Thought about trying to get it inside. And Ward says, you know what? Time for me to take over. 2:58 to go. Into the corner. Kader Mitchell fills it up. And he has his first 3-pointer of the night.
And everybody's doing a lot of work. And Kader Mitchell, he's just standing over there in the corner.
Just waiting.
Whenever y'all ready for me to shoot this 3 and make it, get the ball over here because there's nobody on me.
Man, oh man, oh man. So he's got 10 points on the night, does Mitchell.
Big points.
Robinson leads the Santa Ma Gators with 16 points. The hot hand has come back. Lalonde has made 2 3-pointers. That's a great shot right onto the bench of Coach Caluette, talking things over. His team, he really had to work hard to get his team back into this game after the first quarter. It was lights out Santa Ma. And you know Coach Uzi is over there coaching them up big time on the Gator bench.
It's just in this critical situation where we're talking about, we have a 6-point game. That's 2 3-pointers.
That's right.
And basically it's 2 3-pointers for the Braves here in the last couple of series. And it's amazing how that 3-pointer what it can do for you in this crucial situation right here.
The Braves were pressing hard in the first part of the game, and they pulled it off a little bit. The pass was intended for Taylor. It was knocked out of bounds by number 2, Ruffin. Inbounding will be LeBlanc for Sandoval. Got to get it in. He does. Lalonde. Oh, has it knocked away and stolen. It'll be Mosley off the glass. No good. Rebounded and controlled by Sandoval. Boy, that's the layup you got to make if you're the Braves.
That's a good call. Good call. I know right there that Ruffin says, but, there was contact.
Third personal foul on the team in the fourth quarter. Only the first one on DeQuinton Ruffin. Patterson has checked back into the ballgame. We hadn't seen him much in this second half. Too strong on the layup, and that's going to be an over-the-back call against Patterson.
Good job on the blocking out right there. I don't know if there's such a word as that in basketball.
I think there is.
Make sure the fourth graders understand
me,
that.
That's what we're going to be known for, passing and blocking out.
And I think they eventually, if y'all do it long enough, they'll give you some points for that somehow.
Mitchell drives off the glass and makes this one. That was a good drive for Kader Mitchell.
Mitchell just looks like an athlete out here, doesn't he?
He does, and boy, when he dribbles, he is pounding that ball into the floor. 60-52, under 2 minutes to play here in this very exciting and very important Gold Dome Classic matchup. Last year, it was a similar game, but much more high scoring, and HL Bourgeois came away with the victory. But that was the spark that really got Sandoval going last year. Nice dish to Kayvon Taylor, and Taylor scores.
Well, LeBlanc, that was special, that pass right there. What a great job by LeBlanc to see that teammate open. And but you look at the score up here, Jim. It's 60-54. Still 6 points.
It has gone final from Algiers. Carr beats Catholic High 21-19, so they go to the Dome.
I think this is 7 years in a row.
My goodness. Look at our wonderful Hall of Fame inductee class. Lou Wright, Hulan Tukituye, Larry Favorite, Brady Babin, Justin Manton. We had Derek Rogers. We had him up at halftime. Tony Rodriguez and Starla Guffey. Congratulations to all of them. They join our very own Hall of Famer, David Swacker, in the Sandoval Hall of Fame. And, I don't care what Hall of Fame it is, when you're recognized by a group of your peers and for your accomplishments, it means a lot.
And, I told Mr. and Ms. the Tuye's children, you have nowhere, and I know Tuki Tuye is no longer with us, but your daddy was exactly what the Sandoval Gators are all about.
Yep.
5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 150 pounds, and will bust your tail.
That's it.
Playing this game. And Lou Wright was so special to our program. He did so many things. His son played for us in '85, and Lou Wright worked with us forever.
Caleb LeBlanc whistled for his third personal foul. The bucket will count for number 2, Ruffin. And he will go to the line. He is 0 for 2 from the stripe tonight. 1:18 to go. And this one will not fall. It will be rebounded. They'll call the foul against number 2, Ruffin.
I see what Ruffin's won. He's won that holding, but I'm not for certain official. He was in the trail spot.
Patterson is 1 of 2 from the line tonight, and he will go to the second trip. He misses the first one. So Patterson had 10 points in the first quarter, and he has been shut out since then. Shot is good that time. 1:11 to go. Braves will dribble out of trouble, kick it into the corner. Foul is going to be called.
Well,
you know that foul was on him. Sorry, I looked away for a second. I was looking at the wrong official. Doesn't matter. All right, so Jones will shoot a pair.
I think it's supposed to be taken out because it's not a shooting foul. But the next one will be
bonus, but they're not.
2 shots for both teams on every foul.
That's DJ Schoenberg. Now Mitchell will go to the line.
After the first free throw, we'll have subs come in.
And it's not a 1-and-1 anymore. It's a 2-shot bonus foul. That one looks good. Whatever he's doing on that one, he needs to keep it up.
Coach Caillet saying, I know we were 2 for 8 in the first quarter, but how we finish this game is going to be crucial from the free throw line.
63-55, 62 seconds left to go here in the ballgame. This one comes up short, rebounded by Taylor. LeBlanc has it stolen away, and they'll foul quickly. So LeBlanc commits his 4th personal foul. 8-point advantage for the Braves of Bourgeois.
There's the Gator cheerleaders.
He'll roll this one in, and he'll get 1 of 2. Will rough it.
Don't foul, Coach Caillet says.
64-55, a 9-point advantage. What a turn of events from the first quarter. Pass into the corner, Lalonde. Lalonde will drive, kicks it back out, almost throws it away. Don't have a lot of time, 35 seconds. They got to score some points. The runner will be good for LeBlanc, and a timeout call. 30.4 seconds left to go in this one. Keller with the runner. What a ball game it is. We've got a lot of great winter sports coming up for you on the Rev Sports 1 and the Rev Game of the Week, and we're so glad that you were able to join us for this one. Here's what's coming up in the next couple of weeks. You've got Dutchtown versus Destrehan in the Spartan Classic. That's boys basketball. Also in the Spartan Classic will be Prairieville at East Ascension. And then you've got some Thibodaux at Donaldsonville, boys basketball, and then some good old-fashioned boys soccer, which I'll be calling on the 18th. With,
and I'm going to just tell you, Jim, you'll get a kick out of that.
No pun intended. Oh, that was nice use of the lingo, Coach. I will get a kick out of soccer.
But I'm going to tell you what soccer has done. They brought out kids that are good athletes, and you know it's just become a very popular sport here in Ascension Parish.
It has everywhere. It really has taken off. I remember about 10 or 15 years ago, we had a semi-pro team here called the Capitals that played at Olympia Stadium. I got to be the play-by-play guy for that sometimes, and that was fun. And then we'll go to the line, and this will be Ward's turn to see what he can do. Taylor will be whistled for his 3rd personal. Justin Ward. Justin Ward has.
Well, Coach Callie, look at him. He's sitting at the end of the bench. Now he's going to get up. Coach's kids.
He's got 20 points, does Justin Ward. That's a quiet 20. I didn't realize. Driving all the way to the lane, and the bucket is good by LeBlanc. 19 seconds, and they will foul him quickly.
Good job on that, fouling quickly.
Caven whistled for his fourth.
7-point margin. Got more games tomorrow night.
All of a sudden, Ward is shooting lights out from the line. And he has gone 3 for 3 in this last 15 seconds.
I tell you what, this coaching is hard, man.
Yep.
It is hard when you're trying to get kids to think like you and act like you and do things like you.
They're just letting him, and he misses the layup. That's something that can't happen. Rebounded. And that's going to do it for this one. 5 seconds, and the clock is going to tick off. And in 2 years in a row, the Gators come up short against HL Bourgeois on their home court at the Golden Dome Classic. Gold Dome Classic. And it was an interesting, exciting basketball game, a good way to get our feet wet here with basketball on the Rev Game of the Week.
And I'm going to tell you what, Jimmy, it's basketball differently. You know, and I'm not going to say I'm for or against it, but I will say this. Both teams nonstop.
That's right.
I mean, they hustled their tails off up and down the floor. There were a number of steals going on, but I'm going to just tell you, defense was outstanding both ways, and we saw, kids playing very, very hard, and I don't think you could ask any different.
One more time coming up. We got some great stuff coming up for you in the next couple of weeks. Dutchtown versus Destrehan in the Spartan Classic. Prairieville at EA in the Spartan Classic, Thibodaux at Donaldsonville, and then some soccer on Wednesday the 18th. And that is going to do it for us. I want to thank our great camera operators and our great crew up here. Of course, Nolan Wagasback and Courtney Lawrence, and of course, Zane Chapoy and our director, Andre Chapoy. I've only known these guys for 30 years. Great job, guys. Of course, Coach Swacker, thank you for being up here with us. Congratulations on, of course, you being in the Hall of Fame. We want to congratulate all of our Hall of Famers for their induction into the Santa Maria Hall of Fame. The final score, it is the Braves 68 and the Gators 59. That's going to do it for us from the Rev Game of the Week. Have a great night, everybody.